just while I'm walking around and doing a probably dull but mini vlog of what's going on. You know, there are many things here that I am lucky to be part of, and one thing I'm lucky to be very part of is, and I said this to someone in an email last night, sometimes as I look at the children, if they're playing or taking a nap or whatever it is they're doing, I find it very heartwarming and very powerful that all of them owe everything to people they will likely never meet in all of their lives. And those people are those among you who reach out. And I try to make sure the children know this, and the mothers, if the children have parents here, which only a very few do, as you know, then I try to make that as clear as possible, but I don't think people see the connection so well as what I do. I see the connection, and it's a very powerful thing, and it fills you with a great deal of faith and hope and promise for humanity. These children only have well-being, food, shelter, medical care, their health, their happiness, because random strangers all over the world took them into their heart and made a decision and felt compelled to share with them. And that's a very profound thing to be in the middle of. It's a very profound corner or part, if you will, of humanity. And I hope it's a part that saturates the mainstream as the problem saturated someday, because that humans are good enough to do that, morally kind enough and loving enough to say, that's not fair, let me help that child even though they might never meet them, most never will, then there's definitely hope for humanity. We just need to cultivate on that in the other aspects and areas of society that are creating these problems on the planet. So, yeah. And this is the section of Feather's Tail with nothing built on it that's being developed, but check the view from where the gate will be. We're just busy building the new gate here, as you can see, but how about this view? The only place in the world I know where you can live in paradise in hell. Sounds dramatic, but literally that's how it feels some days. Okay. If those of you who have a keen eye and have been watching me for a very long time, the second ever YouTube video I made was about these two. And this is two children who, if you watch their story, they had a very harrowing start in life, and this little lady kept that little boy, this was like 3 years ago as well, so they were much younger, kept her little brother alive for like nearly 2 months by making fires and cooking for him after they were abandoned. So it was a very profound and powerful story, and we did all we could to keep them with family, but there's a very big cultural problem here of men and not wanting other men's children, and it would seem that where they were staying, a man has moved in and they were kicked out, and we caught word of it, so we've been to get them, and they are both very, very sick. But enough is enough for this rocky road that they've had, being passed from pillar to post, and people who don't care about them properly, because now we are going to take over as the full-time guardians of these two. So, and they are, I'm very touched by it because they're very wonderful children, and I've got a lot of history with them obviously. So yeah, we're very happy that they're going to live with us, and our family has grown yet again. Emmy.
Hey.
Joe. I want everybody to meet our accountant properly. So everybody who shares with us, Emmy's a bit shy, but don't make that worry you too. You are. Come and say hello. So this is Emmy Gred. You'll get wet if you sit down there. I know, I see, sorry. This is Emmy Gred, and Emmy is a full-time accountant who is here every day at Featherstail. And I prayed for an accountant, and literally when I landed back in Tanzania, I switched on my phone at the airport, and at that moment Emmy Gred sent me an email asking me, even though I wasn't advertising, if I had any positions as for an accountant. So, okay, so this is Emmy. So when you donate money, Emmy makes sure it doesn't go unaccounted for. Every shilling goes through this wonderful young lady. So. Yeah. Thanks, Emmy. So, she's a bit shy, so. Okay. That is Daniel, who is blind with his full-time carer, so he's making a lot of progress since we managed to get him a full-time day carer, full-time night carer. Obviously expensive to have one member of staff on one child, and it can't be done for every child, but Danny's getting big now and he was starting to get really aggressive, so I just had to force a way to do it. So, and this is why we're still pushing for sponsors for the special needs kids, because we are still on empty bank accounts every month, and the more children we get sponsored, the better the care is that we can provide for them. So. And finally, no one moved in yet because we didn't have money to do this. But now we do. So once the tiles are done, the women can move in. Because I knew if I moved them in without doing the tiles, it will be one of those jobs that never gets done. So, and all of these women who are moving into this house are very excited, because I had a donation from a very wonderful man called Chris, which allowed me to acquire all the beds and things we needed. And a friend of his is supposed to visit us actually soon as well. But all of those women have never had a bed or slept on a bed, and all three of them are going to have beds, and they're all so excited about having a bed. So. Yes. What's all that noise about? Hey.